Hey, this is Ski Lindsay, and minus my bad attempt to make a whistle as my entry for my videos. I've made a couple videos on YouTube, but one or two about relationships. I didn't get that many views, so I was trying with the intro sound to plug my viewers in, because a lot of people have fancy text and everything, so I'm working on it, but I'm gonna try to do this. And I realized so many people in America make videos about anything, so I was like, I could do it too. Anyway, my topic today will be about being in college and being in your 20s, because I am in my 20s. Yes, I will be 22 soon, and that's all I'm going to give you guys, because a woman never reveals her age, even though I revealed it. But yes, I am going to be 22 in a couple months, and I'm in college, and I'm like a senior in college, so I have like 2 more years. But I wanted to talk about, like, what does it mean to be like 22 in your 20s per se, and being in college and being a senior. Like, what does that symbolize, being a senior in college and going to be 22? Well, to me, I feel like I've been 21 for a while. I've obviously been to bars or whatever, but it's not that fancy. I mean, when you have like 50-year-old men hitting on you, it's really like not the highlight of your night. But after a while, bars are just like, you know, you can hang out with your friends at them, you could drink by yourself, but, you know, it gets kind of depressing, and it's too loud, and then people get wasted, and I feel like that I'm going to be 22, it's like, yeah, I could go to a bar anytime I want, but now I gotta finish school. I don't always have time to go to a bar. But I feel like every age has its lessons that you learn, and age is just a number, but I feel like being 22 means like more of an adult. I'm a senior in college. I'm graduating within 2 years. I'm a senior in college. I'm 22 basically. I think it means being an adult. Being like a senior in college and being in your 21, 22 phase. And like, I've always been pretty mature, but you know, I know a lot of people now who are like 21, the age I am right now, and they're getting married and having kids, and it really lately has made me think like, shit, I'm not married, I don't have kids, but it's insane how, like, I am, you know, not even out of my parents' house, just like a lot of other people, but it's crazy how, like, people are getting married and stuff. And I want to know, what do you guys think of people getting married out of 21, 22? If you could put the comments down below. And do you think it's a good idea to get married in your 20s? Well, like, if you're still in college and you're still living with your parents and you're like only 21. Because, you know, sometimes I wonder if it's possible to really fall in love with people, like, being that young, you know. Like, obviously anyone could fall in love, but to really know who you're going to spend the rest of your life with when you're like 21, I'm like, come on. I mean, like, I know people that's happened, but I just feel like today's day and age, I feel like people do fall in love. I feel like there are situations where it's true, but I feel like some people just do it just for the trend of it. But I do have a couple friends that got married, and I am happy for them, but I just feel like it's happening more frequently. Like 5 out of 10 people from high school are getting married, and I'm just like, wow, that's going to be like 10 people I know, you know. And it kind of makes you feel like life just goes really fast, and like, you know, I don't know. And it's weird seeing my own classmates pushing around baby strollers with kids, or having even 2 kids, when I was in high school with them like 3 years ago. So I want to know what you guys think about people having kids so young and getting married really young. And also, is there a certain age you think that you need to fall in love with someone by? Because I fell in love before, but for the past couple of years I haven't fallen in love with anyone. And this vlog is about to be like, do you think if you are going to be 22 that you definitely should have fallen in love already. Because I sure as hell do. You know, I think dating is really hard, and so many people make vlogs and videos on here on the site on YouTube about their lives and dating, so I think dating is a really hard thing. And I even go on YouTube for advice on dating, and I just want to say, like, those videos people make here really help, so thank all of you who do that. And I think it's really hard being in your 20s and trying to date or find people that you could possibly marry one day or have a long-term relationship with. It's definitely been hard for me. I mean, I go to school with a lot of people, but it doesn't mean like I'm falling in love with that guy. But I just think it's harder to date people and meet people with social media, like Facebook, you know. And I recently got away from that and just got away from it for a little bit. Everyone just puts their whole lives on it, and it really gets annoying. And you know, like, you think then the next way to meet people is just add someone in your town who is on Facebook and just meet them randomly in person, which happens to my friend, and then the guy ended up not liking her. So, and then they had all these people in common that they knew, and then he spent 3 hours with her in a diner and then never called her. So I just think that guy was an idiot. But yeah, so what do you guys think about social media? Do you think social media, comment below if you think social media has a lot to do with people meeting people, and what do you think are the best ways to meet people? And also, do you guys believe in love? And do you believe that love exists at first sight? Because I'm not sure if I believe in love at first sight. Because how could you look at someone and know that they're the rest of your world? You know, you're basing on physical looks. Well, and I just think falling in love is like a really hard thing to place. You can't like look in a crystal ball and know when you're going to fall in love. I've tried to do that, but I can't. You know, and I really wish sometimes I could be psychic and know the future. But then it wouldn't be as fun. And sometimes I wish it was just easier to know things. I feel like sometimes reading people, like I've gone on a couple of dates, and sometimes I could think I had a great time with a guy, and then I'd never hear from them again, and then they would just be like it was okay, but I thought I had the best time of my life. And I don't know, I just gotta say, I've been trying to meet people for like 2-3 years now. Dating really sucks. I mean, I'm gonna keep trying. I mean, I'm not like a negative Nelly, but just trying to let it come to me. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think about dating in your 20s, and if you think it's easier these days to meet people or if it's not. And I'm sorry this video was not the best quality, but it was definitely more real than my other videos because I was singing half the time. So if you have any questions for me about advice for dating, or maybe about some of my experiences, feel free. And the question I want to leave you guys is, do you think social media helps you to find people, to meet people? Or do you believe in online dating websites? Because I'm not sure about those anymore. So question of the day, do you think social media can contribute to dating? Why or why not? And leave the comments below. Subscribe if you like my video, or if you want me to talk about, and if you want me to talk about any topic, if you want me to talk about like college life, whatever, being single, being in a relationship, whatever, you know, because I do got tons of stories, and I would be willing to share if I get some views. Just like I could be every other person on YouTube, get some views and fans. That'd be great. So bye. Please subscribe if you are nice. Haha, just kidding. Well, please subscribe anyway.